Is Keon's Clancy's dad, and why should we be concerned? Welcome to today's video. This theory I just put in my head. This has not been fully put together, but this is my thoughts on it. So I'm gonna play I Am Clancy video just to recap everything and what I'm getting at here.
I am trapped. Stuck in a cycle I've never been able to break. I want to believe this is the last time, but I don't know for sure. I'll start with what I do know. I am a citizen of an old city. Well, they say it's old, but there's just no proof. I can feel my friends rolling their eyes. I'll keep it simple. I am a citizen of Dima, a circular cement city in the lower portion of an otherwise wild and green continent trench. We aren't allowed to go out there. Most haven't even seen it, but I have. I am an escapee, getting better at it with every attempt, but they always find me. Well, he does. Nico. Or Blurry Face is what he calls himself. He's the leader of the 9 bishops who govern the city. Their authority comes from 2 things: a miraculous power and a hijacked religion. One feeds the other. A cycle. It's called vialism, and all you really need to know is that it teaches that self-destruction is the only way to paradise. It also conveniently allows you to become an available vessel for the bishops to use. And that's where the miracle comes in. We call it seizing. The rules are that you can only seize or control a dead body, and only for a short while. Also, they, the bishops, are the only ones who can do it. I am a citizen, I am an escapee, and I am an exception to the rule. Okay, this is what happened recently. I tricked Nico into taking me outside the walls. I created a fiery diversion. I escaped. I wandered, grew weak, and was tracked down. But this drag path was different. I saw them. They watched me. The Banditos. Legends, only stories of a group that lived out here. Shortly after being back inside the walls, my new people got me out. They needed me for something. They brought me in, taught me their colors, but the cycle was too strong. I was recaptured, back inside. I guess word got around. I became known in Dima. The bishops did not like this, but decided to use it to their advantage. They made me entertain the people, lie to them. They made me perform for them. Then Nico was betrayed. And I escaped. Again. This time, I found myself at a new place, washed up on an island. And there, I was given a gift, thought to be extinct. I now had the same exact miraculous power they wielded from their towers. I am a citizen. I am an escapee. I am an exception. I am returning to Trench. I am Clancy.
Alrighty, let me ask you this. What do you think the clone knives were in the contract? Let me tell you. Past attempts at Tyler trying to defeat Nico. And he said this was a cycle, and he gets better at it with every attempt. Let's go to Playface. Real quick. Isangon Playface represents a bishop. And when we first saw the music video for Bladeface. That's the song for Keons, by the way. We thought it was Keon since the bishop is drawing him out of Dima. And Nico would do that. He's so busy of keeping his citizens in Dima. But let's think of this. Tyler was in Keon's section of Dima. His tower, his controlled area. And Tyler convinced Keon to drive him out. And then he set fire the reason to escape. And you might ask, how does that prove that Keon's is Tyler's father? Well, let's think of this. We all know during the Saturday music video, Keon's controlled trashed the dragon to crash his submarine so Clancy could escape, aka Tyler. Why would he do that and sacrifice his own life? Because in the outside music video, he died. And then how did Tyler know he was able the vessel, and how is he able to seize people? Or let's think of this. I'm assuming this based on real life. Thought is what the best for the children. Mothers do, families do. So, if people say Tyler has become bishop, what if he was already bishop? Think of this. People think in the Power Straight music video, that's when Tyler decides to become a bishop. Filmed a nice spot for Keons. Now, that could be a possibility. I'm not saying that's wrong or nothing. But we know Ned gave Tyler the antlers and now he sees people. We know who he said he felt this before, but that's from him being seized by Nico. So, alright, we're on the summary here. Let's talk about Keons, what we know of him. He's the newest bishop. That means he's the kindest. But if Tyler was a bishop, how could he seize people? It doesn't really clarify that, really. But what we do know is Tyler is Clancy, yes, and I'm not saying he isn't Clancy, but what I'm saying is Tyler's the son of Keons, because I don't think any bishop would sacrifice their life for someone they're controlling for depression. Keon sacrificed his life for Tyler. I mean, there could be other reasons why, but I really think that's his father. This theory was very quick put together, so I will maybe make a part to this where I get more answers. I'm definitely going to research. But, based on that knowledge, we should be concerned for Clancy, because right now, Nico is smearing him with seizing him. Putting Tyler in that place where see all these past attempts, you cannot defeat me. And every version Tyler gets better and better and better. So we'll see what plays out. The contract's out and we're waiting for the second single. And I wish Drag Path was actually a song. That sounds sick. And this should be a movie. Honestly. But, on that note, I will have good noon, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good midnight, and good morning. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.